Alright. What you want from your item box is Max Potion, Ancient Potion, Farcasters, and the Might Seed and Adamant Seed. The Adamant stuff, the Adamant Seed, Mega Armor Skin, and Hardshell Powder are the big ones because they give you the most defense. The Farcaster is also crazy important. If you do not have these, we need to go out of our way to get you Farcasters, Max Potions, and Ancient Potions. The Farcaster, Max Potion, Ancient Potions are basically your get out of jail free card or the oh shit, oh shit, oh shit button. Other than that, the Power Charm, Power Talon, the Armor Charm, and the Armor Talon are good stat boosters, though they aren't the end of the world if you don't have them. I could be wrong on that. And the other drugs of the Demon Powder, Hardshell Powder, and Mega Demon Drug and Mega Armor Skin, they are important, though not as important as the seeds. The seeds are quick, reproducible, and they give you the buffs. The Mega stuff and the powders, not that too important. Let me launch into a quest to show you what I do. Yeah. Nope, it's in Fight Quest. Make sure to eat every time. Yes, you do. Well, not the pre stuff, but the fight you really do. I'm doing this while I'm recording. Yeah, so please do watch. Take the Easy Max Potion and the rations so you can get your stamina up, because that is pretty important. Making sure. Okay. Buffs. Even with all my damage mods, the buffing is super important. Cool, that's about it. Before I head down, I'm putting on my Ghillie Mantle. Also, that's another thing you want, is the Temporal Mantle plus, and, not the plus, but Temporal Mantle and the Ghillie Mantle. Putting on my Ghillie Mantle and going down. The handler says, break the head to reduce its flames. No, don't do that. This first cannon should be facing fatalis. Just so you can get the little bit of damage. This one should be pushed all the way to the right, because Fatalis is going to run over to this barricade. All the way to the right and went over to the left. Alright. Both cannons are now fully loaded. Gonna fire the first one at Fatalis when he gets into proper range. If you have heavy artillery jewels, put them on, because the damage you can get with the cannons will increase. You may get hit here and there, but it's not the end of the world. My suggestion is also try to carry some fire resistance jewels on you. Anyways, continuing on. Tenderize his legs, because that is going to be your main damage point against him. And biggest thing, do not stand behind him because of his tail attack. I'm now going to charge up my... Crap. Gonna charge up my sword, just so I can deal some good damage. Do you want to hear an advanced strategy? Some people do. So, a common strategy used against him is to cone bait. Cone bait. Cone is one of his attacks. That's flamethrower. But cone is one of his attacks where he just skedaddles back and does this cone-like attack. Feel free to tenderize his head here and there when he does that. When he does that, it can give you a pretty nice opportunity. Yeah. Another important thing is wall banging, and especially while he's on all fours. Wall banging while he is on all fours is so good because it does so much damage against the head. I will now show here. Just yeet him into that wall. I was unable to get the damage numbers, but it can usually deal somewhere around 2,000 damage. And that's like without my damage mod. It can deal somewhere around 2,000 damage without my damage mod. More flamethrower. Try to get head damage here and there, but mainly focus on the legs and try to stay around to his left backside. Given if you come across if you circle, this is bad. If you circle around his back, that's okay, but do not stay at his back 24/7. Oh my god. And he can just do random bullshit like that. Being in sword mode is nice against him, though axe mode is probably going to be your bread and butter. Because you can just pull off some really quick attacks. Okay, this is the cone, and this is the loveliest attack ever. Do watch out for that puddle, though. Those little like blast circles, I call them puddles. Every time you die, you are going to be reset to minimum HP. Just restock your item box, eat an ancient potion, and go back in. Because ancient potion max out your HP and stamina. Going back in the fight, it's not going to be as clean as the first time you get in, because the Galen Mantle is not going to be up, and most likely these things right there, the stuff with the cannons on them that I was abusing in the first phase, or at least the first attempt, those are most likely going to be destroyed. Put your temporal mantle on, and again, continue bullying on the legs. When you get lucky enough to do, when he does the cone, the little pillars in the courtyard area can stop the fire, though it's unreliable for all flame attacks. Eventually, when you really get good at this fight, you're going to learn all the timings for the evades. Plus, I am using evade extender, which is another really nice skill to have with Switch Axe, is it just increases the evade windows. Good. His chest is another good area to tenderize and be at. Being in between his legs, oh, cool. So this attack right here is what decides whether if you're going into next phase or not. Given, I'll continue going through second phase as I'm doing first phase. If you see any attacks you do not recognize from the first phase, assume it's a second phase attack. gonna grab these. Those one-shot binders can keep fatalis in place, though I'm gonna continue going on like this is phase 1. That does 264. Even though, when he's standing up normally, when he's standing up normally and you do that, it do the wallbang, it will send him to the ground. Which is why you want to just try to, yeah, that's rough. Which is why you want to try to just launch him into a wall and then launch him into a wall again, since it can do a lot of head damage. It's always nice for head damage. These little stone pillars I was talking about, that like this one, it can stop flame attacks, though it's kind of unreliable, and I have a hard time explaining of when you should use them and why you should use them. So continue just beating up against him, keeping your sword stuff at max. I interrupted his move because he was falling down, but he was doing a move similar to this. If you see him at all charging a flame, get out of there quick, because that will deal a lot of damage to you, and then make you use a Mega Potion or a Max Potion. I mean, Ancient Potion or a Max Potion. With these, you can just walk right through them. If you're skilled enough, you can roll through them, though it's unsuggested. Rolling through them will increase the probability for a cone, but cone baiting is an advanced strategy that is a pain in the tush to pull off. Trust me, I have experience. That was just unhappy timing. The side hop with Switch Axe is really nice, though it's a pain to pull off. In the bottom left corner, if you rewind the video, I swapped to my Farcaster. This is going to be another panic button I use to just restock and get Ancient Potions and Max Potions. It is possible to rearrange your item bar loadout in the radial menus, but you will have to resave this stuff. You can experiment it with it later. My suggestion is put your buffs and your healing stuff in a spot you know where it is, and in my opinion, clump them together. The buffs with the buffs, the HP with the stuff with the HP, and the miscellaneous stuff with the miscellaneous. The way I have done it is something that makes a lot of sense to me, though you could choose differently. Again, retenderizing the legs. Forgot to put on temporal. I don't have temporal mantle up. Again, retenderizing the legs, so I can try to get that nice juicy damage going. When in doubt, try to Superman dive, because Superman dives gives you the most iframes out of every single roll or sidestep. My suggestion is also put Vigor Wasp on your cat to give you the extra revive. Interrupt that attack. Send him into this wall. I'm interrupting his by launching him, or at least redirecting him with Clutch Claw. It interrupts every single attack he is doing, and plus makes it easier to launch him into stuff. Right there, I did 1,320 damage plus a little opening to deal damage against his head. That is the good shit right there. And your Fade Slash is also really nice as a repositioning tool. I'm unsure if it gives you any iframes, so don't use it as an iframe tool. Right there, I was trying to roll away to get to a healing opening, and then he just charged at me and killed me. Keep your cool against Fatalis, because if it starts going to your head, you will start playing worse. Trust me, I talk from experience. This is the baseline of the video. Love this game. This is such a fun fight, though it takes a while to learn.